Hello, all you happy people. Yeah, it's Friday morning, November 18th. Windy as can be. A little bit of a snow flurry. It's cold. It's 32 degrees according to the dashboard thermometer. And I'm headed out to the deer lease. Here is that familiar journey you've seen in a couple of my videos, if anybody's watching. Anyway, I'm gonna go out there and get the camper set up. Tomorrow morning is opening day for rifle season, and as you saw from the previous, if any of you have watched the trail cam video, a little slideshow I put together on that last video, you'll see I've got a nice buck that's been coming out every morning, and so we're gonna see if we can put him in the back of the truck. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this journey started, so stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Okay, it's a little after 8, about 8:23 or so, and I've got the camper set up. It's cold, boy is it cold, but at least we're out of the wind. And then the camper, that right there is a flap, more or less. We were in the process of repairing that canvas, so the bottom of it's is not sewn, so it acts as a vent. So I use the back of the little sofa couch, or whatever you want to call it, to put up against that to keep that sealed off. But I'm in the truck now to kind of warm up a little bit, and I'm sweating, so that's not good. And I still have the bathroom tent to put up, and I'm going to put it on the south side of this camper to try to get it out of the wind, because it's all it does is get blown over and bent up. So I got that to do, and as windy as it is, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get any hunting in this morning. That front's coming through, and it's just really gale forcing. I did fill up my brother's feeder on the way through, and got one more feeder to fill, but I really don't want to go back there at the moment, so, because that's where the deer are traveling. I think I put 2 bags in it the other day, something like that. Well, anyway, we'll get it filled back up, because my stepson, he bought 4 bags. Mine I filled it up the last weekend that I was out here, and yeah, we'll fill up Brandon's, and then tomorrow is rifle season. Today is archery, and I was gonna see if I could get in some time today, but I don't know if that's gonna work out or not. That wind sure is strong, and when it's like that, you just have to. If you were a deer, would you want to be out in it? The answer is no. So they're probably in the woods, maybe bedded down, but we are in the rut, and hopefully we'll get it rolling. Okay, guys, stay tuned, stay with me, and while you're at it, subscribe. Anyway, see you soon. All right, we got the fly on it. So that's all set up. All right, I've already been inside. Yeah, warm in. Got a heater going, and boy, it doesn't take long for that little jewel to warm the inside of this thing up. Awesome. It's already warming up in here. Good. Okay. Now we just kind of sit and wait on the rest of the so-called hunters, and we'll be ready to roll in the morning if I don't go out this afternoon. So far, I think it's just too windy. Anyway, okay, time to relax a little bit. Okay, kind of a quick update. I haven't been out to hunt yet. It's a little after noon. I'm gonna grab a quick lunch, but I have been out to, got the feeders filled up. And my stepson, I got his blind put out, but I told him, I said, they may notice it, and they may stay back away from that area until they get used to it. Sometimes they get used to it pretty quick. Who knows? Anyway, I tell you what though, that's a big blind for $79 at Atwood. So there's your tip for the day. Anyway, I probably look like I've been rolled around in the yard, but anyway, that buddy heater's been going for a couple hours now, and it's actually nice and comfortable in this tent camper. So we're doing good there. I think today's is supposed to be the coldest day this weekend. Anyway, I may go out a little bit later after the dust settles after driving around and stuff, but and I may not. Anyway, guys, stay tuned, and we're getting ready for the action. So be right back shortly. All right, good evening, folks. It's sometime after 5. I forgot to look at the clock on here, but I got bored. I'm waiting on my stepson to get out here. He's gonna bring a pizza. And so I thought I'd do a little show and tell as far as what I'm using. This is the Mossberg Patriot 30-06. All right. It's got the Vortec Crossfire 2 scope on it, and I believe it's a 44. I forget what the 2x4 by whatever it is, but yeah, that's I bought that gun in 2014 used. I think I gave $280, or not 280. I gave $189 for it, and it had a different scope that they used to do their combos with. I don't even know what the name of it was. It wasn't marked or anything, and it. We sighted it in and used it. I went on my first hunting trip in years. It was, I want to say 2014, maybe 2016 or 15. I think it was 2016. And like I said, we sighted it in, and I went on a weekend hunt and then came back home and put it away, and then got it back out in 2018, and that's when I shot my first deer, which was that 10-point buck. And there is a video on that from 2018. I had to go back and find it because YouTube had it hid because of the thumbnail. It was a picture of the down deer with this rifle, and I guess one of the purple hairs didn't like it, so they hit it, and I switched the thumbnails on it, and I think you can see it again. But yeah, that's what I've been, and I've shot several more with it since, and that's what I'm using this weekend. I don't have a backup rifle, but I do have my crossbow, and I normally do have a backup rifle. There was one year that I got up in the tree stand, and I had the rope tied to the gun to bring it up, and it somehow got around the scope and flipped the gun upside down and put the barrel in the clay, and I ended up having to come back and try to get it clean because I couldn't. It wouldn't bolt around because of the chamber had shit in it, and I had brought an old Mosin Nagant as a backup and forgot the ammo for it, so that's how that morning went, and I finally got it cleaned enough that I could chamber it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I ended up getting a deer. But yeah, it's good to have a backup. Anyhow, just like I said, I'm bored. I'm trying to pass the time. We're using the Buddy heater's working out pretty good. I'm getting close to 5 hours out of a 1-pound bottle with that. And then as the sun's gone down, it's gotten a little chillier, so I fired up a burner. And it's got this little box warmed up again. So anyhow, I'm gonna Gonna hit the pause button for a little bit and then bring you back when if anything else exciting happens or as the hunt begins. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly. Tell you how bored I am. I'm looking at my hunting boot right here, and I'm going to zoom in on that. Does that not look like there's a face on that boot in the camouflage? That's kind of weird. Well, I'm going to take a photo of that too, and hope my boot doesn't eat me. All right, just weird trivia. Second one this morning. Alright, there's the first. This is number two. That's a good clean shot. It come out the front there. Yep. Nice big doe. I think. Yeah. Alright. Snap a picture real quick. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It's been an exciting first day at deer camp. I got those two. You saw those a little bit earlier. I got he's a spike buck and that doe. And man, I didn't see the horns again. Them spikes, man, they're hard to spot, especially when you're 55 years old. Anyway, I was fortunate enough. God bless this morning with two, and I've already got them at the processor. I'm back out at deer camp because I was taking my stepson out for the evening hunt, and then he came back and said something about a laptop came in, and so he went home. And I'm like, okay. He did better than I thought. I didn't think he'd make it through the morning hunt, and he almost didn't. After I shot that spike, about 8 o'clock here, I saw him waving at me, and he was pointing at the ground, so that he was letting me know he found my deer. I hadn't moved yet because I told everybody, I said, if you get one, it's cold enough, leave it lay, and we'll get it after the morning hunt's over with, because usually about 10 o'clock we kind of come in and get some coffee or eat a bite and then go out again. But I shot that one. It was, I want to say, around 6:45 this morning, and then about an hour later, two doe come up, and I took the bigger of the two. And so I guess I'll go ahead and hunt one more day since I'm out here and set up. This was supposed to be an entire week, and I'm almost tagged out. I did bring my crossbow, so I'll take it out in the morning and see if I can get that big buck, because he's still out there. But anyhow, I thought I'd just check in with everybody. I'm getting ready to kind of kick back and relax and monitor the Bedlam game between Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. And so far, it's 28-0 or something like that. But and it's in the second quarter. But anyway, yeah. You guys have a great evening, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, about 4:48, and I haven't heard anything from my brother. I texted him to see if he's coming out. He left after the morning hunt, and he had to go charge his that medical pump that he's using. And like I said earlier, my stepson bugged out. I figured as much. It's like you take him fishing, and if he's not catching something immediately, he's done. Had some coffee left over that my wife made in that thermos. I put it in my kettle and heated it up. And then I learned a trick to these until I can... I brought this camper out here without checking things, and I didn't check the heater, and I didn't want to take a chance, so I'm not actually running the camper's heater, but I am running a burner, and I've got a buddy heater on high, and it got this place nice. It's nice in here right now, but it's still pitch black. 7:10 is official sunrise, so we can start 30 minutes before. And yeah, I'm gonna bow hunt this morning because I can get one more buck with archery. Let's see, I've got a total of 4 this year. As far as I got 2 doe during black powder season, and then yesterday morning I killed a buck and a doe. About an hour, and I'm repeating myself, but it was about an hour. Cupie hair. About an hour apart from each other, and those are already at the processor. And I talked to my wife, and she said, well, if you're going to have to stay out there another night, because it was too late to pack away the camper, she said, I'll if you can get that big buck, then we'll, she said, we'll find a way to get it mounted, so we'll see about that. I can always do a European mount, but you know, you got to get him first, and he hasn't been around. He came back last night late, and I got a feeling he might be here this morning. But I told my brother he could sit in my blind, because I think he got a little miffed at the double, and I still get a kick out of that text message. Must be nice. Just sit still. Anyway, that's what I'm doing this morning. Just trying to wake up and get ready for another day of it. But yeah, being tagged out so quickly. I have a whole week off, and so I may return to work and save the time and use it for building towards the use it or lose it program. Anyway, I'm gonna piddle around a little bit more and start getting some stuff brought in so I can get that crossbow set up and ready to go. And yeah, I can get one more as far as rifle season goes, as far as a doe, but man, if I don't practice patience and watch, I saw a friend of mine at work was telling me that usually if you got one coming in by itself, that chances are it's a spike. And so far, that's been the scenario. One will come in, and you know, at that distance, I can't see those spikes, even with the scope. I didn't see those spikes yesterday morning, and I got him. And then, of course, that when the doe came in, she had there's another doe with her. And I selected the bigger of the two. And I've been making some mistakes when I was field dressing, and I've been getting into the tenderloin, and I pulled a piece of tenderloin out, and it just really upset me. And then I was talking to my processor, and he says, yeah, you got a problem. You keep bringing me in deer with butchered up tenderloins. So I've got to, he told me he told me how to approach it. So we're gonna, if I get another opportunity, maybe this time I'll have a whole tenderloin coming to me, because there's I hear they're pretty good size. I wouldn't know, because I keep cutting mine out into pieces and shit. But you know, but these two, I'm gonna have the back straps butterflied, and then the rest of it just, again, ground meat. Because we use more ground than we do anything else, and I still have deer steaks left over from last year, so we're still pretty good. So that total for the Oklahoma deer camp is 4. Actually 5. My brother had gotten one during archery, and like I said, I don't know if he's returning or not. You know, we'll see. Okay, guys, stay with me, and we'll see if we can come up with anything else. It'd be kind of cool. Okay, I'm headed back to the house. Yeah, I know rifle season's just started. This is day 2. Trying to do this one-handed, but golly, I already got 2. Got 2 anyway. So I might come back next weekend. I'm off. I'm scheduled off throughout the week, so I can come back at any time. I'll keep watching the trail cams. We didn't have any movement today at all, so I don't know. I don't know if that's if today is hanky-panky day and they're just not interested in the corn and all that stuff, or what. Because it was a calm, no wind, beautiful day, perfect day, like yesterday, but different. I'm tired, guys. That bed in that camper sucks. So there's some things, if we decide to continue to keep that camper, there's some things that we need to do to make it more hospitable. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here so I don't throw myself in a ditch or something. So you guys, good luck for you fellas out there hunting. And if I run another video, I'll catch you on that one. See you soon.